like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Drift for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm giddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Jacksonville. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Goodbye! Slam left!
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. It's a loss of a yard.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Yes! Vegas! Punch squares!
On second down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Vegas!
Complete to Burden. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down.
Williams on the RPO. Going to get it out to Odunze.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he's got a man wide open. It's Odunze. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big-time play for the Bears. 35 yards.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
This looks like a design run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Soko, come on! Same right!
That one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
11, Agate. Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Vegas! Touchdowns! Yes! Slam left!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Vegas!
To throw, it's Williams. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So after 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Vegas!
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Rip, 23.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Open right side. That's Strange, the tight end. And they will finally run him down. A big play for Jacksonville. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right, let's go.
At the 16.
Lawrence going to give it to Newton. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game, and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone.
He's got his big tight end. Breaking straight. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And it's just so hard to play defense down this close to your own goal line. Of course, you have to be prepared for any sort of goal line run. But then these play-action passes down here are just so hard to account for everybody, and it's simply an easy pitch and catch, and results in a touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Hey, Rock. Here goes a hunt. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And that won't get a whole lot. maybe a yard. That's it.
Down at the 45-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Same tray.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Moving outside the pocket. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Going for it all. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. To the ground, a 1st down run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
What is up? Vegas, go! Yes. Level.
Throwing is Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Jacksonville. After this timeout, 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Vegas!
Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Williams now to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. A pickup of 44 yards.
7-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
On first down, Lawrence. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
On the ready. Grant, 23.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Decent 24.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
Hey, easy. Route. Tomato.
To throw is Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's first and 10.
On red. Hey, I'm gun. Yeah, Soko. Red.
Lawrence now. He finds Judy on that one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
There's a give running left, and here comes Chinky. And that's good road support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold it to a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 33, here's second and 8.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Right back to Chinton. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Facial Chinton. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Trying to start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought that to the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. From 31, here is second and 8. They'll stick with him again. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
Focus, hot. Easy. Read of 24. Read of 24.
On the give, it's Tippett. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato.
Another run here with Tootin. And he will get into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown. Out to kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. It picks up the 17 and a very quick 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Rove Odunze, the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. To throw is Williams. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Silver.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Red on red. Hey, so go. High. Silver.
They go play action for Lawrence. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. This side's hot. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. He'll find his man, Nicole Hartman. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, run.
On the give, it's ETN. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
11. These are 24.
To throw is Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
1st and 10 at the
15-yard
line.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, touch. Silver.
Run over center now with Tootin. And he's got another one. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. The throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Rolling right. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go, sir. Here we go, sir.
Hand off. It's 2. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
On red. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Hey, tomato. Here we go,
Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want his defender to return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Aside that open man is Knox. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
Vegas!
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Forced out wide. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Rose Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
It's first down, and they'll run. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That runs it for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Second and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. They're going to set up the screen, but it's broken up, and it's incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. Now remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
19 yards.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Chicago.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Complete to number 21. Gets a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 21-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes. Temple. Touchdown, yes.
Williams to the air once more. He's got Loveland free left side. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Touchdown! Yes! Vegas!
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are right back in this one.
Williams pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Quick throw taken in by Judy. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, here's Chipman, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Up the middle, here is Chipman. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.